What's up my fellow traders? Hope you all enjoying your weekend. This video is going to be really important and beneficial for you. So I'll highly recommend you guys to watch this first part, especially the first part of this video. Take out some time because it's going to give you tons of knowledge. I'm going to show you the way I've personally been taking the trades, and I would say this month so far and last week so far was an awesome week. I have taken 7 to 9 trades. Out of that, all of them were the winners. The way I entered the trades, the way I've entered the counter trades with the trending trades, I'm going to show you all that in the first part of the video. I'm going to teach you how and what to look at when you are entering those trades and when to avoid these trades. I'm going to show you the zones. I'm going to show you the confluences when and how to enter those trades. Especially net gas. We're going to talk about some interesting on natural gas, the way we enter the trade, how the noise were there in the market that natural gas is going to go like a rocket towards the higher side, but I did not listen to the noise. I'm going to show you why and how I entered the trade on a smaller and a higher time frame as well. I'm going to show you some predictions that played out nicely, especially all the forex pairs, all the crypto pairs, and the commodities, indices, everything which we have predicted throughout last month has played out perfectly fine. I keep on showing my losses as well, losing streak as well. That is something you need to keep in your mind. But when we have a good month, I also want to show you so that you know the potential in trading. After a losing streak, we can have a massive winning streak as well. But condition is you need to have your equity there. If you lose everything in a single trade, you won't be able to look for the next coming potential winning streak. Now, before I continue, Friday and Cyber Monday is still on till 30th of November, just a week left. You don't want to miss this offer. It's a once in a year. I just put 40% off. I never do 40% off throughout the year. It's only once in a year. With that, you get these plan which you pay £50 a month and here £25 a month free with this plan. So just once, and where you get access to reports, live sessions, trade alerts, and most importantly, the full trading system. You will learn the full trading course, something which I'm going to show you next. It is something you're going to learn in this course. All the entries that have been taken, the way you draw the zones, support and resistance, overbought, oversold, trending trades, everything you're going to learn just in this little money. A very cheap plan, right? But the value is much greater. I have my traders that are now becoming a full-time trader just with this plan, but everything comes in time. First, I'm gonna show you the trades I have been taking throughout the week, and this week I've taken the maximum amount of trades. I'm gonna show you how and why I've entered those trades. Nothing was a guess, but it is something I teach you every single YouTube videos in there, and you are aware about these rules. Now here, what do you see? First, I want to show you a nice trending market, right? That is a nice trending market. Trending market, I say, when a price is trading below 50 EMA. We have a downtrend in a market. So in this trending market, the price also broke below the level of structure. When the level of structure is broken, we always look at the retest and a pullback followed by a bearish condition. Now, just a retest itself doesn't mean that the price is going to fall. Sometimes the push-up is strong enough that it breaks above the levels. But if you have your own strategy, then you can use your strategy using my zones. But for me, I look for a bearish condition, a bearish engulfers. Pin bars, 382 candles. And here what do we have? A bearish engulfing pattern. Now there is a one confluence for me, a nice downtrend, a nice pullback with a bearish engulfer. Not only that, what do you see in this report that was sent to my members? The report here says that I'll be looking at a possible pullback. I'll be monitoring this level of resistance for the potential sell opportunities if we have a pullback to this level. Once we have a pullback, we are good to go and good to take over trades. And as you can see, we had a condition, and that is how we had a winning trade. Now, not every trade was sent as an alert, but you do get these zones from me to look at a potential entries. I'm going to show you the trade that was sent to the members as well, but it is an example of learning from my trade alerts. Exact same trade alerts you receive, but it is your job, your responsibility to look at the conditions. When I send you these reports, look at these reports, look at the condition and take your trades on your own. That is what my goal is, to teach you to become an independent trader and stop relying on fake signal services. Now I want to show you this trade, a very good example of my pullback entry. Now we have 6 rules for the pullback entry, the one I teach to my students in the course, but I do speak about the basics on my videos and to my priority members. So if you are my student, you know the 6 rules are met here. Now we had a break below 650 EMA, means we have a change in a trend, a possible change in a trend for short term at this point. Now look at this condition here. And look at the trade alert I've sent to my members. Right here, we were looking at this area. Right here, we entered and this was the trade alert sent to the members. Exact same condition. It is your job to look at in the market. Now, first I'm going to show you the same condition that happens in the other pair. Now, you look here, we had a nice trending, we had a nice break below, we had a pullback, we had a bearish engulfer. It is something I talk about every day for my videos. Now let me show you another trade. What do you see here? Exact same condition, right? We are below 50 EMA, but the good thing is that we have a trending market. The trade alert was sent to the members that we're going to enter this trade. Now you have a chance right here. What do you see? A nice trending market. So taking advantage of this trending market, what we have? A bearish engulfer happened below 50 EMA, nice trending market. Exact same condition we have got here, and that is how we take the trades with condition. Now you have seen the two trade alerts that was sent to the members. Now the other side, look at the markets. Look at the same condition happening in the other markets. A good example of that here, a most popular pair, Euro USD. What do you see here? A nice trending market. My 6 rules are met here. If you are my course member, you know that rules. Nicely pushing down. First, we were looking at this area for the possible push up. I've just shown you the entry, the AUDUSD at the start of the video, something we were looking at from this area. But on the way up, if we have a bearish condition, that is my pullback entry. So we did not get a chance for this big pullback, but we had a chance to enter this exact same trades. I've just shown you the 2 trades, same condition. And how nicely we had a waterfall of this trade. I've managed this trade somewhere till here, because it is something I personally do. But for the beginners, I always recommend going 1-to-1 reward risk ratio. A good example of that as well. Now, we have 2 bearish trades, a trending trade. Third, I've taken myself. I've shown you 1 trend continuation trades. Now I'm going to show you 1 bullish version, which is this trade, GBP NZD. That was not sent this week. This is something I've sent a week before that. I want to show you an example of losing trade. Now, when you have a shitty feeling that your strategies are not playing out, it is something when means you are giving up on your trading. Now, look at this condition I've sent to my members, GBP NZD last week. Now, that did not play out. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop taking my trades with the exact same condition. Now, keep an eye on this condition. We had just a recent break above 50 EMA, followed by a pullback with a bullish engulfing pattern. Exactly same condition we took here. This trade I was talking about, right here. Break above, bullish engulfer, barely hit my take profit and then quickly falls. If you have invested everything here, you wouldn't be able to take next trade. Or if you just started doing revenge trading, by buying here, then again fall, then you'll be out from this game. But I was totally fine. I take my loss, then I moved to the next pair. And the next one, exact same condition. Look at this entry here. Recent break above 50 EMA, right here. And we have another similar trade, CADCHF. Now, this was not sent to the members, but the losing trade I've just shown you was sent to my members. Right here, this was a losing trade. That is why I call it is not a signal group. It is for you to learn and understand the entries. Exact similar pattern you see here. A break above 50 EMA with a pullback with a bullish engulfer. Break above 50 EMA, pullback, bullish engulfer. This did not play out, but this has been played out. The way I do my analysis, I go back on a higher time frame, right, for this trade. I go back and see, okay, this pair was trending lower all the way. Especially I look from here, trending lower, right here. Never broke above 50 EMA, never from a while. Then I go back and see we are trading below 50 EMA, no entry condition. And then we had a sudden change in trend. First thing, we had just broken above 50 EMA after this consolidation. The second thing, we had an EMA cross that happens on a daily time frame. And another thing, we had a bullish engulfer that happened above 50 EMA right after the break. That makes it a strong signal. Now, creating a signal is not an easy piece of cake. I look at so many things, and when I send you a trade alert, for me, it has a lots of analysis behind that. But if you are someone who are in my course, you know the full trading system. So if you're learning that, keep learning that, and in time you will see the potential. So you see how nicely this price action blasted higher, hitting my profit. Exact same trade we had a losing. The one before that, this was a winning trade. So you see, this was not sent as an alert, but I personally took this trade and that nicely hit my profit. Exact same condition above 50 EMA, a pullback entry. I'm going to show you one more, the one I personally took. What do you see here on USDCHF? A nice trending market, right? Nicely trending higher, a pullback with a bullish engulfing pattern. Now that barely hit my stop loss, but I was still in the trade. I did not get fearful by cutting this trade. That is how we need to take our trades. I was aligned with my stop loss and take profit. And not only that, it is something that was clearly mentioned in my live session that keep looking at this trade, especially this market is nice trending market, and wait till we have a condition. Now we had a bullish condition above 50 EMA, and let me show you a little clip from a live session where I've mentioned about this trade. Marked USDCHF here in a watch list. We are getting a possible entry here. So all I'm waiting for the price to form bullish engulfer above 50 EMA. Nice trending market, and we're only going to look for the trending trades after this pullback with bullish engulfing candle. Perfect. What a move we have got here, and reward has been paid off. And as you can see, same condition. Above 50 EMA, nice trending market, and that is how I took this winner as well. So all of them were the winner this week. And next one we have NZDUSD, a nice winner. If you are a member, we have talked about this in members only live session. With that, what do you see here? The zone report sent to my members on 11th of November that I've been looking at this area for the possible bounce and possible trade out of. And as you can see, once the price hit my zone, no condition. All the other trades I've shown you was a pullback trade. It is a reversal trade we were looking at from the zones, not a pullback trade. We were waiting for the price to give us some reversal, and these pullback is something we need to capture. And once you capture this pullback, either the price pushes up and trend higher, or just hit your target and start to continue to push down in a trend. And that is how we need to capture these moves in a trending market. In a downtrend, capture the bounce. Then cut your profits. If you have a good profit, good reward to risk ratio, what else you need? After that, it is just agreed. So here, the zone report was sent. We were not doing any gambling. We were looking at this area. With that, we looked for a possible double bottom pattern with this pin bar that nicely hit our profit. And that was good trade for me as well. And I've personally taken that. Then I had one more trade right here. Perfect blast out of this pair. Now, what do you see here? Remember the first two example of the recent break above 50 EMA and with the pullback here? And with that, how nicely that trade blasted up, hitting my profit. In my other account, I've managed this trade till these recent highs, or you could manage this trade to the zone above as well. But just to let you know, I've not managed this trade till this zone, but till this recent high. It's totally up to you. It is something I also teach to my students in a risk management section in my course. So one more good trade that happened last week, nicely hitting my targets. So you see how amazing it is just to follow your rules. Now again, I want to mention, I have shown you the losing streaks as well in my weekends video. Feel free to check my weekends video. If I talk about my profits, I always talk about my losses as well. It's all transparent, and by the end of the year, I'm going to show you the full result with the full proofs that I've sent these as an alert. Yes, you could be late taking these trades when I send you an alert, talking about alerts only. But if you know the system, you don't need to wait for my alert. You see an entry, you take an entry. Like I've just shown you, 3 alerts I've sent in the priority group this week. All 3 hit the targets. Talking about the third one, we have a favorite commodity that I know you all love to trade. It is natural gas. Now, for this one, I had a lot of panic from the traders, and trust me, I have got some messages when the price pushes here from not my members, but for someone who watched me on YouTube, that how come you expect a correction when the price is forecasted to be bullish? How come you are talking about the sell trade when the winter is ahead? I don't care about all these noise in the market. I look and I trust at my trading system. Yes, if that would have hit my stop loss, I have a stop loss there. It can go up to the moon. I don't care. I'll be out. The worst case scenario will be I'll be out of this trade if the things goes wrong. But my system told me to enter this trade. We had a condition. Now, very important here, how I entered this trade. That would be good if you would have entered with a double top pattern. Like I say, aggressive entries can be risky. But I chose to enter aggressively, not to wait for the double top pattern. If I would have waited for the double top pattern, that would be a straight take profit. Still hit my take profit. Let me show you that as well. I want to show you a little description from the trade alert I've sent to the members. Right here, the full description is shown to the members, but I want to show you that. After the price hit my counter trading zone, we had a big swing high bearish engulfing pattern that is a valid aggressive entry. As we had a big bearish candle, I waited for the 50% retracement for my entries. Right? That is how I do my analysis. Now I keep my 2 take profit and 2 stop losses, but the reason I put 2 stop losses, my main stop loss is right here. It is something, if the price pushes down first, I just manage it by moving my stop loss to break even. But if this thing happens, I have my bigger stop loss that has already been set. Remember, this is the only stop loss that has been set to manage my trade. So it pushes up, and what happens is we had a pullback. As we had a big bearish engulfer, I want to enter at the pullback. I don't want to enter right at the close because we already have a big volume, so I want to capture as much as volume as possible. Now you see here we had a 50% retracement right here. There we entered the trade, and then the price shoots up. Lots of panic happened, but we are aligned with the stop loss. That's why I keep my stop loss above the wick, way above the wick. I knew that can still happen looking at these previous highs. As you can see, I aligned myself with that. So we were prepared. We entered aggressively with the condition, and how nicely it pushes down. Now let me tell you something here. If you would have entered with a double top pattern, the one we had right here, that's why I say it's totally up to you if you want to enter aggressively or less aggressively. In that case, that would be a clear entry right here, stop loss above, take profit initially 1-to-1 here. In that case, we don't even need to see these big wicks. That would have hit your take profit straight away. But for me, that is fine. I chose to enter aggressively, and the reason I chose to enter aggressively because it is a weekly level, major level. I didn't want to miss this opportunity. That's why I entered aggressively, and that nicely played out in my favor. And if you're someone who trades on a smaller time frame, let me show you that as well. Now, for me, I entered on a daily time frame, but on a smaller time frame, I've got some messages from my members that they've already taken the profits. The reason is, if you go back on 1 hour, you already had an entry here that already formed. If you entered here, right here, that nicely hit 80 points take profit with this candle, and then it pushes back up. You see the beauty of that. On a smaller time frame, you entered here, you exit here, we have a bullish engulfer, you push up, you exit here. So you have a sell condition, and then you have a buy condition. That is something you're getting on a smaller time frame. 2 entries, sell and buy, both hit a good reward to risk ratio target. But I was waiting for my possible bearish engulfer on 4 hour. On a high time frame, my entry happened right here. And that is how we managed to take this trade. And that also hit the board target. As you can see right here, the stop loss and take profit, the target 2 has been hit. So last week, 3 trade alerts sent, all 3 hit the profits, and the other trades I've personally taken exact same rules. As you can see, aggressive entry happened on natural gas and aggressive entry happened on AUDUSD. Exactly same. So do your back testing. If you are someone who's already a profitable trader, if you are someone who know the rules, then watch my free videos every Saturday. I'm sure you're going to get tons of knowledge. But if you're someone who is just starting out in trading, make sure you learn the full trading system from the basic to the advanced level. If you're learning from someone else, that's totally cool. If you want my system, to learn my system, then again, the Cyber Monday offer is still running till next week. Make sure you get that if you want to learn my trading system. So coming back here on nat gas. Now, not only we entered this trade, not only that, we were prepared for this zone. And in the midweek, right here on 19th of November, in the midweek, around that date, I've already sent these zones to my members to get prepared. When the price broke above this green zone, I've already mentioned that, please, that be careful, the price is heading towards the next level of resistance. And once we are in these areas on both platforms, get prepared to enter sell trades. That is exactly what has happened. Price hit my zone, hit this area, rejected here, bearish engulfer, and we had a technical signal, bearish engulfer. The price was inside my zone. We had an oversold, overbought situation. Combining all that, we had a strong signal. Talking about aggressive entries, what do you see here? A zone report was sent to my members that I'll be looking enter my sell trades. This week that was sent to the members that I'll be looking at this level for the possible sell trades. So what do you see here? For me, a nice 382 candle. I've entered a little bit below. That also nicely hit my take profit. Now it is something the course students are learning. In the advanced section, you're going to learn this strategy. So if you are still in the intermediate section, please do not jump on to the advanced section. I know that is tempting to learn more strategies, but trust me, it's going to damage your learning. Make sure you master your basics, then intermediate section, then go to the strategy room, and once you are profitable, only then jump on to the advanced section. Otherwise, it will mix up so many things if you are doing that. So a shout out to my students if you are learning my course. One more popular commodity, soft commodity, US cocoa. Now, you guys can't say that I have not told you about that. I have posted a free report in my Telegram channel. Let me show you that as well. Now, if you go to my Telegram channel, scroll up. What do you see here? That was posted on 15th of November, not very long ago. Click on the link that was sent to you, and let me tell you something. It is free for everyone. It is free for everyone who's watching me on YouTube. Click on download, and what do you see here? Key structure levels, right here. Fibonacci retracement level, right here, that I'll be looking at the possible retest. Once the price retest this level, as you can see this level in pink, if we have a pullback, followed by bullish engulfer, as you can see. Key structure level, I'll be looking at this level and possibly looking for a bullish engulfing pattern from this area for the reversal signal. So monitoring this area very closely for the retest could confirm the further upward trends. Also with the Fibonacci retracement levels, I'll be looking at this level. If that happens, I'll be looking at 1.618 retracement for the targets, and that was clearly mentioned. As you can see, all these levels was mentioned to you. You can't say that has not been mentioned. Coming back here, what do you see here? Now that played out for both aggressive and less aggressive traders. Aggressive traders only entered here with a buy limit order, stop loss here. Take profit 1.621 reward to risk ratio. That is a big reward. As you can see, all the way from here to here, the entry looks something like this. 50% your entry. Take profit 1.618 retracement. Stop loss below this pattern. That is 1.8 to 1, almost 9 to 1 reward to risk ratio. What else you need? Now, talking about less aggressive traders, aggressive entry happened with a bullish engulfing pattern. Pullback entry happened above 50 EMA. Everything is going with the analysis I talk about every single day in my YouTube videos. Now, if you're learning from that, then congratulations guys, you're learning and you're making money. If you're really serious, do your backtesting. And how nicely the US cocoa pushed higher from the level of support from 50% retracement, and report was sent to you as well that has also hit the targets. Now there are two more forex pairs I want to show you later on. On one, my trade is still running. I'm going to show you my running trade as well, but for now I'm going to show you the cotton here as well. Right here, last week, in the last week's report, I've sent that price just hit the level of structure below in green. This level in green has been tested multiple times. Therefore, I'll be looking to enter my buy trades with conditions. So what do you see here? Nice bullish engulfing pattern, nicely hitting the targets. One more trade, one more commodity that hit the target last week, nicely played out. And did we enter with a guess? No. We waited till the price hit my level, and this zone was sent to the members from so many weeks, and finally it hit my level, and then the wait has been paid off with the overbought situation, with the price inside the zone, with a bullish condition that is going in the favor, and that nicely hit the take profits. This video has gone so long already, so I'm going to go through very quickly here. USD Japanese yen, the zone was sent to the members. Right here, as you can see, I did not enter this trade. For me, we haven't got any valid condition, but from my zone, the price did push up around 100 pips. I'm still waiting for the price to form some sort of double bottom pattern for my entry condition. Then we had USDCAD. I waited for the price to come back to my zone. That happens. Price forms a bullish engulfer, and this is a trade that is still running with two targets. My first target looks like this, and don't enter this trade because you are not sure about the rules. If you do that, it might be one of my losing trades. So I'll see how it goes next week. It is one of my running trade, and I want to see how that goes next week. So finally, I want to show you one indices that was clearly mentioned to my members in a live session. Right here, US30. But let me show you the clip from my live session so that you can see how we entered this trade. If you're looking at US30 again, we are now inside the level of anchor, so I'm expecting a good push up out of US 30. Not valid entry yet, but once we have a valid double bottom or bullish engulfer, expect a push high. Awesome. So you see that was a minus zone and we were waiting for the price to form some sort of signal. At that time, we haven't got any signals. But what do you see afterwards? A nice bullish engulfing pattern happened here. A double bottom as well. Nicely hitting how many points? 800 points. That's insane amount of money here on the indices. That one indices that played out perfectly fine as mentioned in the live session. With that, we have taken some good crypto trades. We have talked about some crypto coins. And trust me guys, if you are my member, you see that the coins I've mentioned in my last live session, how nicely you have seen a big push up out of that. So that's it for the first part of the video. I hope you guys got a value out of that. You have learned something out of that. You have seen how I entered the trade, how I entered trending trades, counter trades. Everything happened with discipline, with conditions, without any guesses. And you see, in the trading, you make money, you lose money. But throughout the year, I've been showing you all my losing streak, winning streak, every single thing I've gone through. And you've seen overall, we are profitable. By the end of the year, I'm going to show you the full trading year results as well. So starting with analysis with net gas, gold, silver, crude oil. For US cocoa, I'm going to post that analysis in my free Telegram channel. If you have not followed that, the link is in the description. Starting with natural gas. So price nicely fallen down from my zone that was mentioned in my last video in the report that was sent to the members. And let me show you the clip from my last video so that we can connect the dots from there. At this point, price has now inside the level of resistance on all three platforms. So at this point, we are just looking for bearish condition. Now we are in the overbought situation, so correction is expected. Now to sell this commodity, we need to see an entry condition. Again, that we can go down to 1 hour or 4 hours. All I want to see a nice and clear green and bigger red bearish engulfing candle to go for a short trade. Now we need to capture this pullback. Once we have a short confirmation, I'm going to go short, capture this pullback, exit my trades. That is all I'll be looking at. We are in level of major resistance. All I'm expecting a good push down. You can still get a push inside this level and price can form a double top or a bearish engulfer within this zone. If we have that, we are good to go short. So only looking for sell trades with condition correction is expected. Looking at the overbought situation in the RSI right here, exact same condition. As you can see, we were overbought. We have a bearish engulfer, then we had a good correction. So that is what we can expect in this area as well. Perfect. So what a move we have got here as mentioned in my last video. If we have taken this trade, then we have made some money there. Now, if you have not seen my first part of the video, this was zone report that was sent to the members as well in the midweek that look for the possible trades from this area. With that, I've sent a trade alert with these targets as you can see, and both targets has been hit. How nicely we have made right 130 points take profit out of natural gas, and that is what we call patience and taking your trades with conditions. So what to expect next from here? Now we have two conditions we can expect from here. Number one, a continuation towards the upside, but for that we need to see a break above these highs. Number two, a clear pullback to 50 EMA followed by bullish engulfing pattern. Now if we have a bullish engulfing pattern like this above 50 EMA, that will be a solid signal that price is going to push up again at least till this recent high. So a pullback entry is in the play for now. I'll be looking at for the possible trades. Now let's say we had no entry condition. In that case, I'll be looking at my trend continuation zone, which is right here. 2.731 goes up to 2.805. If the price comes down to my zone, form bullish engulfers or double bottom, ignoring the EMAs at that point if there is no condition above 50 EMA. In that case, I'm going to go long. So either I'll be looking at this level here or above 50 EMA for the possible pullback and bullish engulfer. And let's say the price just started to push up. I want to give you all the conditions so that you are clear once you see the condition. Let's say the price in general pushes up. In that scenario, what I'll be looking at? I'll be looking at for a possible double top pattern and one more fall out of natural gas. My rejection zone looks something like this. If you want to mark these on your charts, cover the wick with the body as well right here. So either a pullback with a condition, buy here, sell here, look for the bearish double top pattern. If we have that, I'm gonna go short. Or if the price just falls, look for bullish engulfers or double bottom from these areas. Simply keep your trading simple. Not many messy indicators and not many shitty resistance lines. Every single line is your support and resistance on your chart. Keep it simple. Have 1 and 2 zones right here and 1 below right here. Look for your EMAs 250 and 20 EMA for your possible condition. We are still in an uptrend long term, but it is a major level from where we can see another push down to this zone that is likely, from where we can see another push up, and then we'll see how it goes from there, which I keep you guys updated. Here on NEMEX, Capital.com, a bearish engulfer has been formed, exactly as mentioned. Now, in my last video, I've also mentioned that look for your entries on 1 hour. That already happened here. Right here, hit 180 target. If you look here, on this platform as well, 1 hour has played out as well for someone who's trading on a short-term time frame for the scalp, that also hit your target. So exactly everything is same on Capital.com. Bullish engulfer is in a play above 50 EMA, and the zone here on this platform is right here, 3.038 goes to 3.119, from where I look for the possible double bottoms or bullish engulfing pattern. Double bottom here on this double top, here on this platform is something like this, which I'll keep you guys informed once the price hit my zone. Here on NG1 on NEMEX, nicely pushed down for the bearish engulfer that was clearly mentioned, now inside a trend continuation zone. Now on NEMEX, we are in the zone already. Now here on NEMEX, I want to give you one more zone, which is right here. 2.970 goes to 3.084. You need to mark these zones on the charts. Price hit the level of support already. All I'm waiting for the price to form a bullish engulfer within this zone. It can go inside the zone, form bullish engulfers or double bottom pattern within this zone. Or if you have a pullback entry bullish, if you have a bullish engulfer, just one candle going down to 50 EMA, second candle goes back above 50 EMA, forms a bullish engulfer, I'm going to go long. So pullback entry bullish, bullish engulfers or double bottom in the play, and my rejection zone looks something like this for the next possible double top trade if we have a push up and a bounce up from this zone. So keep an eye. Next up, we have gold. So gold is now pushed up and inside a level of resistance. Now, as you can see that the war tension is growing, and because of that, the commodities are pushing high. That is something for fundamentals, but we are now in the level of technical resistance, which is 2704.82 goes up to 2718.63, from where we can see a possible retracement. Very important to look for your bearish signals. Now, if you want to go back on 1 hour, scroll up, what do you see here? A bearish engulfer. And what do you see the ATR? The target is $7. If you would have entered here, $7 with the target, as you can see, the price pushed down how many dollars? Almost $9. That $10 already pushed down. So from the minor zone, I always like to take my trades on 1 hour time frame. As you can see, that played out nicely already. If you have taken this trade, according to my last analysis, you have got some good money and a good correction happened on a smaller time frame. As looking at the fact we are still in the minor zone, I'm still looking for either a bearish engulfer within this zone or a double top within this zone. If you're looking at double top, you can see that on 1 hour as well within this area. Go for the scalp according to the ATR, exit this trade. Now, if the price break above 2713.63, in that case, we will turn completely bullish. Just expect a correction with a pullback and we can see a possible shoot higher out of gold again. So very important, break above and close above will confirm the trend towards the upside. Bearish pattern here will confirm that price is going to give us some sort of good pullback. We need to capture with a profit, exit and look for the next entry condition. I'm also looking at pullback entry bullish. If you have a strong pullback with a bullish engulfer, I'm going to go long from here. So keep an eye, look for the conditions. Next up, we have silver. Silver is now about to hit a level of double top pattern, which is 31.38, goes up to 31.53. If the price hit the zone, forms a bearish engulfer, inverted hammers, in that case, we have a sell signal. So keep an eye. Don't look for the aggressive red candles. Look for bearish engulfer or inverted hammers for your entry. If that happens, I'm going to go short, keeping a stop loss above. Take profit can be 1 to 1 again. Very likely chance after the short, price can likely push up. We need to capture this profit. So make sure you have your stop loss and take profit set. I have my eyes on this area. Once we have broken above these highs, the price will turn completely bullish. Finally, we have crude oil is now about to hit a level of major resistance, which is 72.24, goes up to 73.35. Once the price at this level forms a strong bearish engulfer or a double top. Strong bearish engulfer looks something like this. In that case, we are going to go short. For now, we are just looking for the pullbacks. Bullish engulfer, pullback entry, and we're going to go long here. Look for your sell condition. If there is no sell condition, we keep on taking pullback entries above 50 EMA, and we're going to keep on taking long. So we are still below the resistance level. Once we are broken above 73.35, only then the crude oil will turn completely bullish. We have a likely chance of that looking at the situation out there. So make sure once we have a bearish condition, cut your profits. If we have, then look for the possible break above this level. That is likely. But for now, I'll be closely looking at this level for my possible sell trades. Right here, the numbers in blue, or a pullback entry above 50 EMA. If you're trading on capital.com, look at this level above. Right here, the numbers in blue. If you are trading on NEMEX, the level here is 76.04, goes to 78.42. If you're in case you're trading on NEMEX platform, a level of resistance from where we can see a possible push down. For now, pullback entry bullish is something I'll be looking at for the possible buy trades or bearish trades will happen from this area. So that's it for commodities, guys. That was a long video, and trust me, guys, my throat is hurting. And hope you got a value out of that. If yes, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you trade green. I see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome weekend. Take care.